Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you the Champs News live at 3. Getting things kicked off with our portal review of Karl 04 from Phoenix Rises. My man Karl is from New Zealand, and he has an awesome roster. He hangs out in stream all the time, really chill dude. So I'm very happy to do this portal shout out for him. He's League 17, 265 superstars. He's been playing 1,781 days. 862 days consecutive. What happened 863 days ago, Karl? Any chance you remember? His win percentage is 96.9%. 96 in the last 30 days. 1,116 battles won. And he's got Walter, the Ring General, at gold. That's pretty cool. Walter can hit pretty dang hard. Like that one a lot. I've always enjoyed using Walter. Plus, if you've never done it, YouTube Walter chops, and there's one particular set to Johnny Cash, God's Gonna Cut You Down. You watch that, and I guarantee you'll be impressed with Walter. Anyway, he's got Naomi, possibly best female in the game. Super good. 2 great sets at 5-star gold. In fact, I would pick her still as my best female. I know Godflow doesn't disagree. We got Psycho Sid here. We got Zombie Stone Cold Austin, and we have Doink the Prankster. Wait, what? Oh, this just in. We have live updated information on Karl, so let's go to our guest correspondent. Just kidding, can't afford a guest today, it's me. So he's got Icon Charlotte at 5-star silver, obviously working towards 5-star gold. Great choice there. Z-Bob, Zombie Lashley, super good card. Showboat, obviously best class in the game. He's got 2 in his top right there. Karl knows what's good, I'm gonna tell you folks. He knows Showboat's the best class in the game. And personal favorite, one that's near and dear to me, I love Tech Drew. I need to stop getting Technician so I can finally take mine 5-star gold, as I really like him. So Tech Drew there too. Really nice top of the roster. Also Stacy, very good, super underrated. A big fan of her. And Hall of Fame Ted, a lot of fun to play. I actually love my Hall of Fame Ted. He's going to go 5-star bronze on Talent Up for me as well. So really nice roster, Karl. Ooh, you got a Sting. I bet you got that from the vault back in the day. That's a hard one to get. Impossible now. So that's really cool. But yeah, great top of the roster, Karl. Let's go back to the rest of the stats. 26 5-stars, 118 4-stars, 114 3-stars, and 8 2-stars. You can definitely still do some talent up when it rolls around. My man has 58 showboats, 12 more by my bad math. I am lacking enough fingers to count that high, but clearly he knows showboat is the best class in the game, so he focuses on them. Great work there, Karl. 11 Hall of Famers, 608's his best feud rank in the last 365. 565 faction heals last 30 days, 136 feud wins, and we have some top finishes here. Road to Fame, Dead Silence, WrestleMania 36 feud, Steve Austin Hall of Fame induction, and Strikers Paradise contest. Again, Karl, great roster. Thank you for being on the streams all the time. And that looks like a really big truck in your icon there. Thank you for letting me do this portal shout out. Let's take a look at today's offers. We'll also have a breakdown on the event today, and you can thank Twitch chat for keeping me on the straight and narrow on this one. We went over the breakdown live on stream, and they corrected all of my numerous mistakes. So thank you, chat. We got new stamps. There are $100 per stamp, so if you want to spend $300 for your chance at the Elimination Chamber chest, it can be yours for the low price of $300. There's also the $9 stamps, which is much more in my price range. You get some shard bags, some 200 TP, some gold tokens, some 5 million coin, and 25 Steph shards. Of the good news, there are free stamps, 30,000 event points if you get them every day. So 10,000 each day for 3 days. Make sure and get those. We like free stuff. Steph offers. You get 40 Steph pulls, 1 premium bag that's got 100 shards of Steph in there, or a chance for a 4-star gold. One of those Elimination Chamber chests. A lot better pricing than the stamps right here. Emerald token, 10 million coin, 500 TP, 50,000 solo contest points. Like, bang for your buck. This is the best $100 pack that I see. If you really want Bischoff, you could get Bischoff shards instead. I think the top pack is much, much better. I think Steph is much more useful than Bischoff personally, so I would certainly go that route. Alternatively, you have this pack with no Steph shards. Honestly, if you're chasing Steph shards, you're chasing $100 packs, you're chasing the stamps, I would get this one today and then wait for different $100 offers than these two. We always get ones with shards, like last chance deals. We'll have different offers tomorrow. Likely you will have buyer's remorse on these two, as you'll see better $100 offers. Likely, not guaranteed, just my guess. That's what I would do. You're not required to do that. $50 offer. We got any Steph shards in here? No. So I don't really like this one either. Instead of buying this one, I would get the more expensive one. Personally, you get way more bang. If I'm to spend 50, might as well, instead of just partially dipping my toe and going halfway to hell, might as well go the whole way if I'm gonna, do that. That's my opinion on that. $20 one. 8 pulls, 15,000 points, 2 million coin. If you want to do some Steph pulls, I can get behind that one as not being too bad. I'd rather get the extra pull and the solo points than the stuff in this $20 offer, so I definitely think this is the way to go, in my opinion. Free daily claim. We got 15,000 event, 1,000 faction. Make sure and grab that. Get your Montez shards for sure. We don't have a flash market today. It'll start tomorrow at noon Pacific. Crossing my fingers that it's a good one. I haven't played flash market in a good long while. So hopefully there's some Steph bags down there when there is. This one ended. Regular web coin. Don't forget to do your free daily reroll. I'm going to do mine and get absolutely nothing. Well, there's a mega burst of strength. Why not? I lied. I'm going to get that just to do something. Okay. Spend event is different, so be aware. Spend event is different. If you want to spend $750, you can get Brett the Hitman Hart Hall of Fame gear. Wow, that's expensive. Not even thinking about it for me personally, but if you have $750 to blow, there you go. Milestones, 2 million for the first spend one. That's higher than normal, but I think it was... I want to say, is it 5 it normally? Anyway, it's $10, 2 million coins. Of note, you also get 3 million in the $15 mark. So this is kind of really the sweet spot this week. 5 million coin bonus for 15. 4-star gold token chest. The 25 doesn't have any coin in it. And no Montez shards in this one early. So a little bit different pricing. And then you go back to another 5 million coin at the $50 mark. So that's worth noting. Now, if you're chasing Steph shards, and we will get to this later in the breakdown for shards, there's a 25 bag here for $100 spent, and a 100 bag here for $200 spent, along with all the additional stuff along the way. So you'll wanna remember that if you're chasing Steph with shards this weekend. $200 seems to be close to the range you're looking at spending if you want to recruit her. That's too rich for my blood, but I know that's in some people's range. So let's go over to the game and take a look at that. And then I conveniently, actually very unconveniently, forgot to put my breakdowns in the right window. So let me get those pulled up real quick, and you guys can have some visual for the event scoring and stuff. So here's the scoring. It's a little bit hard to read because it's long. No comments from the peanut gallery. And here's the shard count. All right. So basically free. And this looks doable pretty much, I think, for most people. We'll double check at the milestones in case you don't have the rare cards and see if it's doable. 1275 is the amount of shards free. She's a 1600 shard recruit point. So that's going to leave you, what, 325 short, which isn't very many. If you can't get all the way, I would get a long way. Especially this month, as we've seen some birthday stuff shards come available for free. Some really good offers. So I would keep an eye on that and make sure you get as much as you can. If you want to spend about $200 on the portal, you're going to end up likely 50 shards short unless your pulls hit, which you'd be doing 80 pulls, and there's a very good chance you'd get those 50 shards. So like I said, that's without Flash Market in play and later offers in the week that are better. I would say, depending on what you see for offers, 100 to 200 bucks will probably get you, Steph, if you can do the scoring. So you see the scoring on the left. I'm not going to read all that. There's a lot. Let's take a look at the milestones and see if you need to buy the daily loot coins to hit some of those milestones. Okay, so the last one, this has 200 Steph shards. So you do need to get to 3.4 million to get all of the Steph shards. So just be aware right off the bat, if you don't get to 3.4, you are going to miss 200 Steph shards. So you can see total free is 3.5 million. Total without bliss, without bliss. So if you're just missing bliss, 3.35 million. So you will just miss this one without bliss, and you will need to do, I believe, a pull on Sunday will get you really close. Make sure you do the math yourself. I don't want to say and be wrong here. You're probably looking at a pull or two pulls. Two pulls should do it for sure. Saturday and Sunday should be fine if you're just missing bliss and you do the rest. And then you can see the other scoring. No bliss, no Shayna. You need to make up a little bit more. No bliss, no Shayna, Bianca. And no bliss, no Shayna, no Bianca, no Naomi. You need to make up about 320,000. About that on the nose, it looks like. So keep that in mind if you're looking to do that. You may need to do a few more pulls to get there. So milestones after that, 5 million coin, 25 forge shards to go a little bit farther. That's a good tempting milestone for those that have bliss, doing the daily coin spending, maybe spending a little bit more on an offer to hit that. That's very incentivizing. 700 TP, just beyond that, not quite sure that's good enough for me. Again, though, then you get this one, 7 million coin, 25 more forge shards, some of those gold tokens. So maybe still making a little bit of sense if the offers are really good with bonus points and stuff. Not so much on this one for me. And then the 5 million one, of course, is the plate. The plate is really impressive. But looking at straight just pulls, you're looking at 200 pulls without offers to max it. And that's having everyone else. So that's 500 bucks depending on the offers. So if you really want the plate, you're looking at probably 500 bucks. Keep that in mind. So I think that pretty much covers that. I'm going to go ahead and close those down now. Okay. Now, of note, on top of the regular showdown contest, we have an additional grind event right here. Showdown spree solo contest. I think chat said this worked out to 175 total showdown wins. Gets you this 85,000 points. It's 85,000 divided by 500. I can do that real quick while running my mouth, and you will hardly know the difference. Yeah, 170 matches. So you're doing a bunch anyway. If you're doing all your milestones, it's not that many more. And the milestones are actually pretty dang good. So I'm all in for this. Bunch of extra free stuff. Skill play picker, 5 million coin, 3 emerald tokens. Some of these jobbies here. If you're missing shards down there. A strap, another 2.5 million coin, 400 TP. Yeah, big fan of that, actually. Really like this contest overall, to be honest. All of the shards are in obtainable milestones for no spending if you have everyone, or very little spending as far as the solo event. I super like the design as far as what I can get for free. It's a really good amount. You do have to do Ladies Talent Up as part of that too. Keep that in mind. 25,000 is not an insane amount, but it is a decent chunk. So you're going to want to plan on that too. I think that covers the event stuff pretty well. I do want to go back and talk about one other thing, but two different screenshots I have. So this past week, we had a snafu in the game. And as you guys know, in the past, those things haven't always worked out the way we like to see. However, this time, right from the start, We had excellent communication from Scopely. They sent out this message. A lot of people didn't even know what was going on. So props to them for informing us that they saw it, were working on it, and were doing something to fix it. I think something as simple as this, letting us know what's happening, is actually huge. I talked to my Twitch chat, and universally everyone agreed a message like this is amazing. Like it's hard to explain the value you put on something like this. Then the resolution. 20,000 blitz tickets, 8 million coin, 100 Forge shards, 50 Steph shards, 1,000 TP and Emerald token, and Gauntlet blitz points. They got it right. If you play a lot of other games, this kind of reward, not reward because it's not a reward, this kind of compensation for an error in the game, I think should be pretty standard. It's not so much that it like ruins the economy of the game. It doesn't affect it in a negative way, and it gives players a good feeling that, hey, even though stuff didn't work out, they're not against us. They're working to try and make this a good game for everyone. It's times like these that I super have a lot of hope in this game, because Scopely, you got it right. So I want to say good job on getting it right. I have no problem saying when you get it wrong, but I also feel like we should talk about when you get it right. So hopefully you can do that again. Hang this up in the office as an example of how to go after it, and I think you'll find your player base will super appreciate it. I know I do, and so did my Twitch chat. So I wanted to say that. Let's go back to the game. In the time I've been playing, I feel like this is the best resolution to mess up that I have seen, and I've been playing a while. So there is that. Okay. I guess we're going to take a look at the offers now. Portal stuff's better. No likey. Debut pack, if you want to do one pull, $3, okay. You're better off, though, getting this for $2 and just do one pull today, one pull tomorrow. Starter pack, if you're chasing points, 3 pulls, they're $3. Not as good as the 250, but you get 15,000 points. That's where if you're in one of those where you're missing a few guys, you start looking at those, doing that math. 7 pulls, $20, 25,000 solo points. Again, make sure you're checking the portal, because the events on the portal could work out better for you. Shard shop. Personally, this doesn't do a lot for me, because I have all of them, but I do think this is super cool that they add this in, and you can specify the superstars you're short of. I love seeing stuff like this, so even though I don't need any of them, again, this is already turning what to me is a very solid event and making it even better, giving further customization at no cost to you just for playing. So big fan of this. Hopefully this gets some of you watching some of these cards, because there's some good ones in here. So again, really like this event. If you're looking at the backstage weekend deals, this is what they look like. Again, I still think Portal, that $100 offer, if you're spending that range with all the extra stuff, the Steph shards would be the way to go. $3 offer, backstage pass. This is $250 a pull, so this would meet your daily pull requirements and not be super expensive. And we got 12 for 30 there as well. Backstage pass free claim, 30,000 solo, 5,000 faction. Again, these are earlier in the week, so nothing new there. Also, if you didn't know of note, they did not keep 5-star gold China. So that was rolled back, so no one got 5-star gold China, to my knowledge anyway. And everyone was given the compensation, so I think it was a fantastic resolution. To be honest, for those that don't know, you needed Naomi and Shayna to be able to get China, and as someone who has Naomi, Shayna, and China, full disclosure, I missed out on when that happened. I didn't get her. But if I had not had China, if you have Shayna, and if you have Naomi, you really don't care about Striker China in comparison. It would be nice to get a new card, but beyond that, she is not even kind of in their league. So there is that. as well, just in my opinion. So I think that's it for the store. Other than, did I grab the free daily claim? I think I did, but I didn't say anything. Make sure and grab that too. Yes, good. Let's take a look at the offer, or the loot now. Yeah, and I think it was, they said it was on chat saying it was only up for like 25 minutes. Good fix, good resolution. I don't really see how anyone could potentially be mad at how this shook out for everyone. 1.21% on the featured. Looking solid-ish so far. No shards, so not a high percentage, but at least there's no shards. If you're missing a bunch of these guys, okay. Do know that to hit featured, you're basically looking at four-ish megas, probably a little more, like 90-ish pulls to have the odds of hitting one. That's not guaranteeing you will, but keep that in mind. Mega rare, definitely some good stuff in here. She was free, free. And then there's some shards. This is where you get your Steph shards if you're missing them. Not high shard count, but 6% in that range. So there's that. Super rare. A lot of decent stuff in here too. This was free. He was almost free, or free depending on what faction you're in. Brock free. But some decent stuff in that pool again too, and that's 22%. Moving into rare, China, Strowman, Drew. There's a lot to like in this pool too. Macho, those guys, Ted, Blue Blood. So I think, especially for a debut loot, commons, you got Kyrie, Asuka, Dango for some reason if you still don't have him, Elias. I think this is a pretty solid loot pool, especially for a debut. So the loot has been, actually the last few have been pretty decent lately, so I can get behind this one as being a solid debut one. Especially if you get all the bonus stuff. So worst ones to pull on if you are. I don't believe I will be doing any pulling this weekend, but I do think, and I said this in my preview video, I think Steph is the best female striker in the game, not named Alexa Bliss. Potentially Hall of Fame Wendy could be right up there depending on your trainers and setup and if you have tokens, but huge fan of Steph. I think she's a little bit underrated. 5-star silver, she was hitting super hard. Striker at gold with the moves she has. She's going to do scale really well at gold. Better, I think, than a lot of people expect. So yeah, I think maybe other than Bliss, she is the best female striker in the game. The plate is amazing, super good plate. Out of my price range at $500, but one of the best plates in the game. Ton of landing spots for it. So good weekend all around. Hopefully that helps. Let me know what you think in the comments. And remember to like, subscribe, and share as that helps this guy out. Thanks for watching and good luck out there.